I'm a hooper, hyper, protected by viper. When I'm not a hooper, you better decipher. You better make some funky decisions, because I'm gonna be a Shaq knife and cut your position.
How true is it that David Hasselhoff once came looking for you at the All-Star game?
Oh, you're bringing up some great classics. David was huge back in the day in Germany with Baywatch and Knight Rider, which Knight Rider was my favorite show growing up, with the "Hey kid, come here and pick me up," right? I mean, that was so cool. I think it was in our 2006 run to the finals when we ended up losing to Miami, but I ended up in that whole playoff run. I made some big free throws when the game was on the line, and one of the reporters said, "Hey, how in this pressure situation, how do you stay so cool and relaxed?" And I said, well, one of the methods that me and Holger always tried was sing a song, you know, just to not freeze up, to not let the pressure get to you. And so one of the guys that asked me, "Oh yeah, what song is it then, actually?" And you know, there's a couple guys were funny guys from a radio station, and they knew David Hasselhoff was big in Germany. And he threw in, oh, it was "Looking for Freedom" from David Hasselhoff. And then I was like, sure, whatever. Next thing you know, he kind of blew up, and David came, I think, one round later, he actually came to a game, and we got to spend a couple minutes, and then the following year, the All-Star game was in Vegas, and I'm warming up, I'm feeling good, you know, I'm hearing Dirk. I turned around, it was David Hasselhoff front row at the All-Star game, so just super funny how that all came together. But
did you ever tell him it wasn't true?
I don't think I did. It didn't really matter. I was a fan anyway, so from my teenage years. And
was it Counting Crows, Mr. Jones?
That was at the time, yeah, because we were all routine driven. So when that worked one time, I stuck for that playoff run. That's the song I had in my head.
So can you still recite all the lyrics from a Shaq rap song?
I actually can.
You can. All right, let's hear it.
How did you know that?
we do our homework.
So I was such a huge NBA fan, and then I was a huge Shaq fan. I also loved his rap music. You know, you know I got skills, man. You know I got skills. That song, and there were a few others. There was one with the Fu-Schnickens that I loved. It was called "What's Up, Doc? Can We Rock?" And then at the end he comes in. This is a bit embarrassing, but there was a time where I can his entire spiel. I could rap that. I'm not sure I can still get the whole thing going, but it's like, I'm a hooper, hyper, protected by viper. When I'm not a hooper, you better decipher. You better make some funky decisions, because I'm gonna be a Shaq knife and cut your position. Forget Tony Danza, I'm the boss. When it comes to money, I'm like Dick the Frost. And then, I struggle a bit, but that was the one with the Fu-Schnickens, and it was.
You ever consider making your own?
Ooh, I love music. Loved hip hop my entire life, basically. Still think '90s music is still my favorite to this day. But I don't think I have any talent in making music.
So Dirk, you've mentioned your musical inclinations before.
Well, I only know one song that I always kind of play. So I played the saxophone a little bit.
And I heard you don't play sax anymore? You can't?
No, what happened was at the time my teeth got knocked out, the front two. And you know at the sax you kind of have to put your teeth there. And so I had like a brace there for a whole year. And then once I took that brace off, I never actually got back to it. But I played the guitar for a few years. My brother-in-law is actually in a Rolling Stones cover band. He's a lead singer. He's the Mick Jagger and all the moves, and so he taught me a few years. And it's like any I guess any hobby, you get to a certain spot, it's fun and you like it, and then if you don't really put a lot of work in, you don't get better and you get stagnant, and then that's. I played the drums, I played the guitar, I tried the sax, I played the piano. I tried everything, but I'm not good at anything. But the one thing I do remember is just this song. You guys probably know this song. More than Words by Extreme. I mean, that's basically basic stuff, but that's one song that I always remember. The rest I kind of have forgotten. I used to love Ben Harper.
And Carlisle got you a piano. And when I read that, I'm like, I didn't even know you played piano.
So I was always talking with Carlisle. He's a huge music guy, and so he's like, "Do you have a piano?" I said, "I played growing up, but I actually looking to get one, and then just because I want to get back into it." And then one of the seasons was over, and I'm about to get off and leave for the summer, and he goes, "Hey, in 4 weeks, something's coming to your house. It's a gift from me and everything you've done for my family." I'm like, 4 weeks? What is that? And then, sure enough, a couple of weeks later, up shows a huge truck with a Steinway 7-foot piano, and I'm like, what? So he gifted that to me, and I opened it up, and it says, "Thanks for everything you've done for me and my family from Rick," and that was super special. I mean, actually now this circle closes. My kids play on, and they all have piano lessons. So, and I unfortunately never found a way back in it. I want to, but all 3 kids play, and they enjoy the piano. And I'm stuck with this little thing, but I should practice it a little more again.